2020 has been the year of video, with the explosive growth of virtual collaboration and many of us shifting to home working across distributed teams. Technology and collaboration platforms have been instrumental in enabling this new way of working. Zoom is one of our key alliance partners and have helped drive the success of many virtual teams. We spoke to Jeff Smith, head of Zoom Rooms at Zoom, to get his thoughts on the future of the office.
It's really interesting because the two questions I get asked all the time are, how do I enable my remote workers, and how do I return to work safely? How do I imagine the 6-foot or socially distanced office? And so much of the focus in my particular space in the industry has been on huddle rooms, on a 10 by 10 space and fitting 3 or 4 people in there with a rich collaboration experience. For the short term, that's not the focus that customers are coming to me with. It is that becomes a 1-person space. A larger space, like a 10-seat conference room, becomes a 3-seat conference room. And when you have fewer people in each space, you need to enable more spaces for collaboration. So the impetus to proliferate video conferencing equipment throughout the physical spaces where people are working becomes more acute. In addition, features where the smart camera can frame the participants that are in a larger space become even more important as well. So a lot of the features that we've developed to try to both create a rich experience in the room, as well as provide metrics and data into the IT management group for how many people are using a particular space, how many meetings were being held, how can they utilize their space more efficiently, it become even more important.
Really interesting points from Jeff. And as a lot of businesses are planning their longer-term remote and office configurations, we know that technology and collaboration investments are set to increase, while many organizations will downsize their real estate footprints. Which leads to our next question. With a safe return to work, what changes will be temporary and what will be longer lasting?
When we think about the potential lasting changes, the prevalence and acceptance of remote distributed workforces is something that there's no going back from. That will change our world, and in very substantial ways, of really thinking deeply about what do I need to use the physical space for? Why would I co-locate workers? Where do I want to locate these facilities, and what do I need to equip them with in order to make those workers effective? And I think there are a lot of companies that are thinking very deeply about that. Some that have told us that they're going completely remote, no physical office. It's all going to be remote. So that's on one end of the spectrum. I don't believe that will be the entirety of our world, because there is value, substantial value in face-to-face interaction. However, thinking deeply about that, we do have to reimagine the tools that are necessary. What is the equipment that needs to go in those spaces in order to enable remote working effectively? And I view more of the compromise or the middle space of hybrid working becoming the norm, not full remote working or full in-person working, but hybrid working where nearly all of the time someone is not physically there. How do you connect people that are physically together with people that are remote and do that most effectively? That's the problem that I focus on.
A big thanks to Jeff Smith from Zoom for the time and insights discussing the future of conference rooms, how to enable more collaboration spaces, and the longer-lasting changes of flexible working and how technology will enable connections in the future.